Let's do it, sweetheart.
On, hot stuff. What's up over there? Slippery, huh? Thank you. Fine. Yes. Yes, good girl. Wow, that girl. She is amazing. Yes, good girl. Wait. Oh, good job. Good job. Wait, house. Wait. Couple more. Couple more. Yeah, that's gonna be a hot shit move, CupCake. Stealing Lele moves. Mine. Wait. Yes, ouse, go. Okay, catch. Wow. Wow. Ouse, yes. Whoa. Mine. Yes. Stay right there, ouse. Go, go, go. Through and flip. Good. Ouse. Go, go, go. Ouse. Yes, ouse. Up, up, up. Ouse. There. Yes. Good. Good. Ouse. Through. Yes, ouse. Yes. Badass. Go, go, go. Through and flip. Good. Ouse. Go, go, go. Ouse. Yes, ouse. Up, up, up. Ouse. Good. Right there. Yes, good. 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 Ouse. Through. Yes, ouse. Yes. Badass. Hey, hey, what's going on? It is Throwing Thursday. I'm trying to get my... having some issues here. There we go. What's going on, guys? Here with Antonis, Epi, King's back there, CupCake. Ken is right down here. Okay. Yes. He was quite the savage the other day. He was huge. Biggest leaper in the dojo. He was huge, man. He was huge. I was huge. It is my chi. So, yep. I'll go through the show here in just a sec. Glad you guys are hanging out. Not sure if we're on Facebook or not. I think we are. What do we got here? Yeah, looks good. 5 by 5. Uh-oh. All right. We are out to... Is that going to all of them? Sorry, I'm checking another thing here. Yo. I don't think that one goes to all of them, actually. All right. So, let's go through the show here. Let's go through the show. All right. So, we got throwing skills on showcase, so says ChatGPT. We're going to do some Quan Do Forms, stance shifting form, XHands form. We might do the upside down one, might do the green belt one. We'll talk about 2 discs at one time, get some throws going with 2 discs in one hand, do some fidgets, some Primal Games, and of course we'll take your questions if you have them, if anyone ever shows up. Some videos that we did over the last few weeks that are pretty nice. You might want to check them out. We did some flatwork stuff out in the field, and we did some throwing stuff in here. That's actually pretty cool. So you guys should check that out. All right. So what are we gonna do? You want to work through some forms? Dude, excuse me. Yes, oh good man. Excuse me. Thank you. Thought it was okay. I didn't know. I didn't know. Hi, Epi. What? Yes. Ken, off. Good work. Good. Ken, go to your spot.
What was the...
Yes, good man. What's that? Oh, yeah. Ken, off. Ken, that'll do, Ken. Go to your spot. I said that'll do, Ken. Yes. Yes. Happy, stop. What? Excuse me. Ken, off. Good. Ken, that'll do, Ken. That's going to be his, Ken, that'll do, Ken. Oh, almost. Yes. I don't know what you're doing. You didn't get the off cue, buddy. Ken, off. Good. Good. That'll do, Ken. Yes. He's probably a little high because we have Zooks. I threw some Zooks in there, so there's exciting cookies. All right, I see you, the CupCake. Ken, off. Good work. Ken. That'll do, Ken. Yes. I have nothing for you. Yes. Good work. Ken, off. That'll do, Ken. Good. Hey. John likes it. Ken, off. Make sure you like the stream, guys. Like the stream. Share it. Yeah, he's poofy.
He's not puffy.
He's svelte. He is svelte.
He's buff.
Yeah, he's totally buff, John.
Buff.
You should see me with my shirt off.
I am pretty swole.
Very swole.
Swole.
Ken, off. Good work.
Swole is the goal.
Ken, that'll do, Ken.
Size is the prize.
Good. Yes, very nice. Happy stop. Just chill. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It isn't, Ron. It isn't at all. Ken, off. Good work. Awesome. Go do dog stuff. All right. He is bigger than a cupcake. He is totally bigger than a cupcake. He's much larger than your run-of-the-mill cupcake. Than the tiniest kaiju. He's bigger than the tiniest kaiju. All right, so you want to do some forms? Do some forms. Do your forms. Do your forms. Do them. Do that. Oops, I can't reach it. Thank you, Ep. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's very nice.
So we'll go through the regular one.
Go ahead and do, no, it doesn't matter. Either one.
I'll do the upside down one.
All right. So he's going to go upside down backhand. Go ahead, Antonis. And then thumber. And then upside down push. And then upside down overhand wrist flip. Right? Boom. Yep. And then backhand. And then thumber. Yeah, go ahead and give it another shot. So all of these are exactly backwards from how you grip them, and that's a little bit troublesome. Little bit troublesome. Boom. Pow. Boom. Pow. Camera's not very well adjusted for this. What I'm going to fix it. I am going to fix it. Don't know. Oh, that looks really cool with King's reflection over there. Here, I'll do one. Boom. Pow. Boom. Whoops. How are you looking, Ken? Are you shopping? Are you shopping, Ken? All right, so it's backhand, upside down, thumber, upside down, push, upside down, overhand wrist flip, upside down.
Which one is the one, the staker? Is it the push?
Yeah.
They call the staker.
Yeah, but the staker is a different grip.
Okay.
The push has a completely different grip than the staker. I'll go over that. So I go backhand, boom, to 2, switch to 1, switch to 2, 1, backhand. I really want to throw that one with the scuba because it's super simple. Excuse me. Oh, that's Ken. He can walk around. I thought that was CupCake. So the push throw is here, right? And the staker is there.
Oh, that's a staker.
So, yeah.
I thought it was like a...
So the staker has your middle finger on the rim, right? And it's like a thumb throw. The push has your grip here. And they fly completely different. So the staker flies like a fastball, comes out sharply and goes. The push throw comes out like dead, right?
That was the staker.
It's an upside down staker. Yeah, you can grab them, do a couple more. The upside down throws are overstable, and they make the dog watch the disc when they just, it's so funny, when they just chase a flat disc or a laser beam, they don't collect, they don't think about collection. Sure, if you want. Boom. So right now, Antonis and I are just like fucking throwing shit at the net. We do want to get that to a point where the throws are. So John, we want that S turn to happen where we want it, right? So let me roll this up and I'll show you guys. With
when you pause, like after reload or something, it gets a little harder than just cranking at throws.
Yeah. Well, you know, you're actually kind of doing something, right? You have your intent kind of loaded. You see. So with the backhand, right? So I can hit the 2 pretty easily, right? Like that, hitting the target isn't the hard part. What I want to do with this is do you see how the disc flattened out right at the thing? I want it to go into there flat, right? So I want that. I want it to go here and then hit right there as it's changing direction, right? As it flexes. And when you're doing this, Antonis, you want to control all of the throws so that you control where it flexes. right? And where it hovers. So I'll throw, well, you'll see. So that one was good. That one was good. That's the first one I threw there. That was good. That one was good. That one wasn't, right? That one wasn't bad. That one was terrible, right? It flipped way out here. I want to control that and have it swerve right in there. So you can try one more. We are trying to get these quite specifically to bend and swerve where we want. I see you, handsome. Excuse me. Thank you. The cupcake. Yeah, it's okay. You don't need to hit on it. We'll see it. And so this is a really good, that was great, Antonis. This is a really good illustration of the fact that it's not just height and distance, it's time and depth, where that thing sets up and freezes, where it becomes that magical frisbee thing. And it sits there. If it sits right at the number 2 or number 1, the bottom of that circle, your dog is going to leap, right? Your dog is totally going to leap. And if you can put it there all the time, your dog is going to plan to leap, right? There'll be a reason for the dog to slow down and get back rather than to just chase through and power through after your laser beam. So that is the green belt stance shifting form, right? And that, or not stance shifting form, 4 hands form, XHands form. That is actually the 12 hands form, the 3rd belt. So that was good, Antonis. This portion of our show is brought to you by HeroDisc USA. We throw HeroDiscs. These are all HeroDiscs. You should throw HeroDiscs too. They're amazing. Particularly partial to the Super Arrows, the Super Arrow Starlights. They're pretty nice. Super stable for those of you guys who flip discs a lot. All right, you want to do stance shifting? Let's get the. Let me get the other camera going. You can go ahead and start working. Is that you? Oh yeah. Happy. Oh no. We do not have. Oh, we do have the cupcake video there. Good. Hi, Happy. We don't have. Hang on, Nippy. There we go. Look at you. What a nice man. I wouldn't eat anybody. I wouldn't eat anybody. Here, you can cruise out in the middle there. I don't know what that is, but I will. Looks like somebody horked up some water, King. Is that what that is, King? Yeah, go ahead. So, stance shifting form. We have a, yeah, go ahead. We have a neutral shift, and then a neutral shift, and then a pull, and a pull, and a push, and a push. And this is the solo stance shift, no dog. What we're trying to get here is throw, load, pose, reflexive, movements on that. And then with the stance shift, Antonis, do a neutral stance shift. So you notice his body doesn't move. Now pull. And his body moves. Do an exaggerated pull. Pull. Boom. Yeah. Okay. And push exaggerated. Boom. Right? So those 3 stance shifts are, that's how we move. If I want to move quickly without impacting things, I move like this. I make the flip and I switch. Make the flip and I switch, right? If I make the flip and the dog lands way over there, I make the flip, I stance shift and stance shift, right? Yeah, let's say he lands there, right? I throw the flip, I stance shift and stance shift. And I know how to do that. So me personally, I don't move well like this. April likes to move like this. She really pulls and pushes when she moves. She does not move like this, right? And sometimes we need to move boom, pow, right? And sometimes we need to move boom. And they have different meanings. With the Flatwork Compass, this means go out there, right? This means go out there. This means pass. And this means pass. And if you get really good at neutral, neutral, pull, pull, push, push, so that's automatic, right? And Antonis, I think you're still on before it hits the ground, right? So before it hits the ground, I'll shift and load. I can also shift and load before it passes my disc. Right? And that shift and load, when that becomes automagic, now I have no problem beating my dog. Right? Beating my dog to the punch as far as like interior sequencing. If that's not reflexive, the moment you have to think about where you're going to go, or you have to read the dog and calculate something, you're going to get your ass handed to you, right? You can't load and think about that while I have to do something else. That needs to be done automagic. Go ahead and give it another shot.
Is there a reason why I bet on the Flatwork Compass where you pass, you basically do a rear cross instead of...
You mean a front cross instead of pull?
Yeah, front cross instead of pull.
So, you're the dog. Stand right where the camera is. Yeah, don't block it, but yeah. Right? So, you see this?
Yes.
Do you see it here? See exactly the same thing here, right?
Yeah.
So this here and this blasting open are the same. Okay. Back up and jog towards me. You just blew me open. Yeah. Okay. Go back there. Jog towards me. Don't listen to my cue. Towards me. You just blew me open. Right? Go ahead and go back there. Ready? Here we go. You see it? Right. It's completely different movement. And I pulled you. And you can't blast me open there. Yeah. You follow? You can't push me and make me cough it up. So by me blocking here, I hold you and then we go. Okay. Right? So I have a trigger there. If I'm here and I'm holding you and you push and I just go here, we have no trigger, you blasted me open. Okay. Does that make sense? Yeah. Good question, actually.
When you made did it side by side, the stance shift with the compass. That's what it did. why when we send the dog, it's like we push, when we pass, we switch.
Yeah, yeah, and it's because am I pushing or pulling?
Yeah,
You can't tell, right? You can't tell until something happens, right? But if I do this, you can tell, right? Like it's completely clear that this is the pull, right? Whereas this, we can't tell whether I pulled you or you pushed me, right? Or I'm pushing you away or I'm pulling you in, right?
With the push, it's pretty clear.
Yeah, yeah, and the pull would be nice, but it looks like the push, and the dogs can think that they're pushing you, right? Or that you're allowing them to push you. Yeah, super good question. Go ahead and knock out a couple more, Antonis. All right, so move your feet quicker without freaking out. So make the throw, shift. You guys, with this, you want to shift sneaky, right? You don't want to shift fast. You want to shift sneaky. You know what I mean? So switch that foot quickly and sharply within, like, yeah. Yep. Pull, boom, and pull. A little tighter on that pull. There you go. Yep. Push and push. Yep. Yep.
Like you don't need to.
No, to lift it all. Yes.
That's what's kind of.
Yeah, and that slickness is real.
There for me was more of a slide than a step. It's not even a full step.
Not even a step. It doesn't go up. It's slippery. It's slick, right? It's fast. It's super fast. The lack of movement within it is a good baseline. Where you were at before, you can see it in Georgios's version, how he kind of bounces on each, right? It's nice in terms of style, but in terms of mechanics, it's not the ideal foundation. You want this bland, absolutely nothing foundation that you can then bebop around on, be slick, right? Be unassuming, or you can make big movements. Yeah. So go ahead and do one more, nice and quick and slick there. Hi, CupCake. I see you. I see you. I see you, Epi. You're very good. But CupCake, why are you off your pedestal? How did you get over here and I petted you while you were off your pedestal? So there's another thing going on here, and I'm being pretty anal here. But when Antonis is, excuse me, CupCake, King, CupCake, King, good, dude. Thank you. So when Antonis is making the throw, you're making the throw and then you're switching. Tighten that up. Boom. Pow. Boom. Pow. Boom. Right? So tighten up that throw. That throw is going to be, that's the low high that's going to tear the dog off the ground. Right? That boom boom. And that this thing here is dumb. Got to get rid of it. Got to get rid of this whole thing. Everything that we're going to do is going to be boom. Boom. And so we can get lots and lots of work on that within the form. And we can pick up discs. I'll show you guys how to pick up discs too. I'm going to do a couple with that kind of slow, lazy throw. Right? And now I'll do the sharp throw. Yeah, just see him. Oops. What? You should not do that, Ken. I should pick up disc correctly, Ken. You should, Ron. So, all quick. Boom. 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 Picking up. Left hand holds. Right hand gathers. And you squeeze real tight there. Right? And that's going to fan them all out. And then you have this nice fan here. Right? That nice fan. And then you always grab from the bottom. Left hand, right hand gathers, cracks them up in there. Ken, you cannot steal them, Ken. You do not get them. I'm sorry, you cannot have it. No. And then again, we got that nice fan. Right, Epi? You would do it, wouldn't you? All right. Yeah, I think we're good on throwing forms. It's good, Epi. You can chill. Any questions on any of the forms? What, Ken? What? All right. So we can do some fidgets. If you're doing fidgets, doing them seated, not super easy. So we'll do them seated. All right. So everything that we do with throwing and fidgets and all that shit, I base out of catch high. That's fingers on top. Catch low. That's fingers on the bottom. So if it's down here below your belly button, you're going to catch with your fingers underneath. That's catch low. Backhand sidearm. You will also, if you catch high above your belly button, anywhere around here, you catch, your fingers are on top. You have overhand wrist flip, push throw, staker, upside down, a whole bunch of shit. But you want to base it out of the grip. So we catch high, right? We have it here, thumb in the middle, right? And we go wobble, wobble, roll. Wobble, and it's from the outside in. You are pronating, and it rolls right on the thumb. It never leaves the thumb. It sits right on the thumb the whole time. Right? I'm not flicking it. I'm not throwing it. I'm not doing anything super aggressive. All I'm doing is rolling it around the thumb. Right? It stays attached to the thumb. We can do it super fast. We can do it super slow. Whoops. Wow. I like to do it with a lot of movement. Oops. Oh no. Oh no. Which one is it? It is that one. Are we back? Yes. So I like to move that one. Start it way over here. Whoops. It's a little hard keeping it in camera. Ep. And keeping away from epi. So again, catch high, turn it upside down, wobble, wobble, roll. Wobble, wobble, roll. You can go the other way if you can. It's a good exercise. Wobble, wobble, roll. It's way harder. Wobble, wobble, roll. Boom, pow.
Is it the same around the thumb?
Yeah, yeah, and it's nasty. It's not you have to do some weird articulation of the hand and whatnot. Yeah. Boom, pow, boom, pow. All of them go back and forth, by the way. So catch high, upside down, wobble, wobble, let it roll. There's good fidget things. If you search on pvibe.com, the search function is really good. There's a couple of good fidget videos. There's one, they're here on YouTube too. All right, so we can catch high. We can leave it here, and we wobble, wobble. Again, it's pronating, right? We're going to go from the inside under, and you're going to go there, there, and let it roll. And actually, that's the wrong way. Yeah, we should go this way. Go up. So you'll take the inside, wobble it out. We'll supinate, supinate, boom, boom, and let it roll. And this one rolls actually over here. And when it gets there, you keep your hand in the same place. Notice that my hand doesn't do any shit with the wrist. My hand stays pointing at you the whole time. I go whoop, boop, whoop, boop. It stays open and it stays pointing in the direction it's pointing the whole time. Goes around, squeeze. Whoop, around, squeeze. All of the fidgets, they fall into the catch, right? They fall right into it. When this thing spins around the thumb, whoosh, right? Watch my pinky here. Thunk, thunk, right? So it falls right into the catch. You don't try and catch it. And on this one, same thing. When it gets to here and it's falling, you just wait and it's there. You don't catch fidgets, they catch themselves. So wobble, wobble, roll. We can go wobble, wobble, roll. One going supinate, one going pronate. Whoop from the inside out, from the outside in. Oops. Outside in. All right. Let's see. This one's multi-part. This is the Bloeme. It's a kerfluffle. I think it's the original kerfluffle from kerfluffle. That's what they're called in freestyle. Yeah, they're called kerfluffles. Did not know that. I coined the term fidget. So it goes up a little bit. Here, I'll show it to you, right? It goes up and you push, right? Goes up, you got it there, up, push. You can see it falling, right? That butterfly, that kerfluffle action it's got. Thank you, Ken. Mine. Yes. So it goes up, you push to the center, and it falls. Up, you push to the center, and it falls. Notice my hand is pointing at you. Boom, you push to the center, it falls.
I take them to my hand.
That is mine. Here you go. I do not want it.
Take them to my hand.
That is mine. I do not want it. I will save it for later. So, it goes up, you can hold the top, you push and it falls. And it falls and it's like falling right there. When it's here, I push back and it rolls up. So it goes up, over, back, squeeze. And boom, 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 squeeze. That's it. Right? So watch my hand at the camera. It will always be an alligator towards you. I'm going to go up. I'm going to push. I'll open up my hand. Right? Go up. I'll push. I'll open up my hand. But look at the alligator. It's still facing the right way. Whoop. Whoop. Alligator will point that way. You won't see any wrist rotation. It goes up, over, squeeze, or back squeeze. You can do 2 of them. You can do 3 of them if you're Peter Bloeme. Totally not cool. No reason to do any more than 2. 2 is plenty cool. Right, Ken? 2 is plenty cool. Peter and his 3 is not cool. There's nothing special about it. Except there's an extra one in there. It is pretty cool. I like to laugh about it because I can't do 3. Okay. So Peter's fucking trick is bullshit. Makes me laugh, you know. Of course. Antonis did that to Pancake. Right? That is Pancake there. Right? In order to do that into Pancake, it's the same move. The one that goes into your hand stays over your knuckles. It rotates right here, right? And it falls and I grab. The one that winds up in Pancake, it winds up rolling over my wrist. So here you'll see it go over the knuckles, right? And then when I want to go Pancake, it goes on the top of the knuckles, like up here. And I make the move and I get in its business. You push your hand forward into it. This one you let rotate exactly where it is. If I push into it, I wind up with the Pancake. Whoops. You do that. Pancake to Pancake.
Which way?
Same way you do Pancake. He learns Fidgets super fast. Poor Georgios. Yeah, he got it. Poor Georgios. By the time Georgios figures out what he's actually trying to do, Antonis is doing it. Yeah. And then from here, we rock it up. In that same fashion, from here, you rock it up to there, to that spot. You kind of throw it a little bit. It rolls up. And then as it rolls up to here, right, that's when I push. From right here, I push, and it winds up. Let me see if I can do that. Yeah. So right from here, you got a good look at that shadow. I can push. And it winds up right in there. Whoop. Yeah, bitches. CupCake, gonna be doing it, aren't you? Hey, dude, come on. Excuse me. King, we're doing a show. King, come on, get up there. Good work. Good work. Part of the show, part of the crew, part of the ship. So the one more with this, you can throw it up and whack it. Right? That's kind of a cool move. You can't do it if you have a lot of spin on it. You have to throw it up with no spin. If you have a lot of spin on it, the disc will hold stable and the butterfly won't happen. Be like trying to butterfly a bicycle tire. King, dude, up. Come on, chill. So again, boom, pow, boom, pow. Up, over. When it's here, push back, squeeze. You don't try and catch it. All of the Fidgets fall. All of them fall and you just come down with them. As it falls, you drop with it. Don't try and catch it. Wait for it to fall into your hand, right? This one here. Right? There's nothing at all to it. Nothing at all to that one either. And when it's finished, you just drop with it. Let's see, this one's kind of cool. You roll it up. It rolls over your knuckles. This is a good one for that catch. If you're struggling with catching it, you're like, I have to catch it. I must catch it. You're trying to catch it. That's why you can't roll it over. Just roll it and let it fall. And after it falls, just catch it. And as soon as you do that, then everything is super simple. He was trying to catch it when he was throwing it, and he was shitting his pants because he didn't know what he was going to do. As soon as it falls, you just drop your hand. Yeah. If you drop your hand too early, so let it fall first. Did you see how it's going way over here? Watch mine. See, mine is right here. Yours is way over here because you're catching it early. You're going to push that off. See it? You're reaching out there. So let it fall and then catch it directly in front of you. Yeah. And you can go the other way. Boom, pow. Boom, pow. Boom, pow. Boom, pow. Boom. So you're throwing it and then you're letting it roll. You're not flicking it.
Okay.
You're throwing it and letting it roll. Yeah. Same here, by the way. When you roll it over, it's probably why you're shooting it out, because you're flicking it. Yeah. It just goes up, and then as soon as it goes up, now it's balanced. Yeah. Bunch of freaks. Bunch of freaks.
Find balance.
But you find balance, find heart, find the way. Mr. Miyagi really likes Play Plus. He really likes Play Plus. Yeah. He thinks it helps you find balance, find heart, find way. Yes, Yoda likes Play Plus too. And we had many famous people sound off on Play Plus. It was amazing. Find balance, find heart, find the way. Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Miyagi likes Play Plus. Dude, come on. King, dude. King, come on, up. Chill. Don't do that shit, dude. Epi, yeah, you're bad too. Get up here. Ep. I don't know what happened. It's Throwing Thursday. I mean, I guess it could be worse. We are throwing discs, right? Like, we had 4 Frisbee dogs in here. We're throwing discs, and I'm bitching because they're off their pedestal. But that's how it starts. That's how it starts.
The fever, the rage.
All right. Let's see. Other fidgets. That one's kind of cool. So you go whoop, whoops, whoop. There, you want it? Would you like it? I can give it to you. Hang on. Whoop. I'll give it to you. How about that? So it rolls up. It rolls up, and your goal is to balance it there as long as you can, right? So you'll roll it up there and try and balance it. Roll it up. So if it whips off the back, Epi, come on, handsome. Up. Should have done that in the first place. Now I got enough room to actually do something. I don't have to try and. So I want it to go up there and balance as long as I can. You can see I'm kind of whipping it up there, and it's having some issues. I barely want it to get to the top, right? And once it's at the top and it's balancing, then all I do is I drop my hand and turn my thumb up. It's up here, right? I drop my hand, turn my thumb up. Whoop, then the hand comes up. Whoop, then the hand comes up. You balance it up there, and then the hand comes up. You go, whoop, here you go. Here you go, psych. Here you go, psych.
Like a rewind.
Here you go, psych. Oops. So you can do it up as well. So we kind of throw the butt up and it rolls up. I can throw the part in my hand down and make it happen. I can also hold it upside down and go up. Hold it upside down, whoop, 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 whoop. All right.
The other way.
So from here, you go up. You push this up. It rolls there. As it's coming up, you turn your thumb down on that one. Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Yeah.
Yeah, but kind of.
Yeah, you have to. So here, turn it over. You have to get that going.
Right.
And once that's going, then you turn it upside down. Yeah. But you got to get that delay there. So this comes up and that. If you're holding it flat, it won't work. You have to be holding it loose enough that it stays down there. You're too powerful, Antonis. Too powerful. Let it droop. It should. So you're going here, and you're holding it stiff, and it's okay. You can get it to roll up, right? But if you do you see that I'm holding and it's on this angle, right? It'll stay on that angle all the way up. And you have to be a little more aggressive there. If you let it droop, right, when you lift it, it flicks up there. So if you just pull it harder. Yeah. And then let that droop. You're doing this one where you're holding it and pulling up and it's lifting through. Let that fall. Yes. Yep. So we have down, it's falling. We have up, the butt falls, right, as it goes up. And then there's that one. What? Ho, 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 ho. Whoop, whoop. CupCake. CupCake. And that one, it's a hacky sack stall. You push it out here, it hits there, you hold there, and then you lift up. It's actually not very easy. Without wind and in the cold, the discs are not very supple. They're kind of clunky. Oh. Boom, boom. All right, Fidgets, done. We killed them. If anybody has any requests, I will take it. All right, Primal Games, what are we going to do? What? Actually, you know what? I think we're going to head out.
We are.
Yeah, it's an hour. It's an hour.
We did
We did Fidgets. We did a lot of throwing. We're good. We'll skip the Primal Games. Tomorrow night, Philosophy Friday. I got a bunch of philosophy shit. I'm trying to avoid talking about philosophy shit right now. Got a bunch of cool stuff, though. Find balance. Find heart. Find the way. Oh, here, I'll show you. Bruce Lee likes Play Plus. Hang on, I'll show you. And Smog is a big fan. Yeah, so here. Smog is a big fan of Play Plus. I'm so surprised we got his John Hancock, right? I can't believe we got his autograph. But yeah, so Smog, he likes it. He likes it. And then where is documents? Oh yeah, see, Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee's a big fan of Play Plus. Training like martial arts is not about rigid commands, but flowing adaptability. The expectant marker is the stance poised and ready, while the inceptive is the strike, swift and purposeful. In the dance of intention and initiative, be like water, adapting to the vessel, whether it's the cup of obedience or the bottle of spontaneity. In the art of communication, it's not about controlling the beast, but moving harmoniously with it, harnessing its energy as one. See, Bruce Lee, he signed it, Play Plus. He was way ahead of, Bruce was totally ahead of his time. Oh yeah, we forgot about that. Yes, Juan Carlos, for sure. Yeah, give me 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. Yeah, that was on the agenda, and I did want to do that. So,
Which one?
2 discs at one time. Uh-oh. Don't move the chat. There we go. We'll get the Bruce Lee shit out of there. It's fun, though. Shabanya. All right. So, 2 discs at once. There are a bunch of ways that we can throw it. I'll show you several of them. Okay. The key thing is that when you're throwing 2 discs at once, not all the time. If you want to do anything with them, you have to have 2 distinct grips. If you only have 1 grip, you can't do anything with them. You can throw them and they'll split. As they split, they'll split predictably, normally, etc. But you can't make them do something special. If you want to make them do something special and have control over both discs, you have to have 2 grips, right? And so the 1 grip happens in the normal fashion. So the first grip is going to happen between these 2 fingers. The second grip is going to happen between these 2 fingers. So we stack them and we split them. Okay? And this split, usually the top one is going to go out front, but you can switch that for purpose-driven things. If I make a throw from here with both discs and I don't throw them both at once, I'm usually throwing the bottom one. That's the one I can throw that about 40, 50 yards. You can throw it really far, right? Oops. Right? You can get out there pretty far with that throw. Oh, Ken, you are a savage. They are mine, Ron. They are mine. I do not want them. So we have this grip right there. And that's going to allow me to throw the bottom one. I can throw the bottom one real far, or I can throw them both at the same time. This spread here, right, how far I spread that is going to be the deciding factor. Antonis, will you go stand over there somewhere? I don't care. Where? I don't care. Right there. So I will throw yellow to Antonis, glow to number 2. Hang on. Can you back up a little? Move those. Yeah. Ready? Almost. Here, let's try one more. It should be closer than that. Pick those up for me, bro. Oops, I can't reach it, Antonis. Oops, I can't reach it. Ready? There it was, right? So by adjusting the fanning and the way that I hit, I can get those discs to split. If I want the discs to stay together, so for like playing catch, Juan Carlos, Squeeze them in your left hand, right? Squeeze them real tight and grab the stacked edge. And then they'll stay together. You can go over by the net. They'll stay together, right? And they'll fly the same. If I have them squeezed in my right hand, so they're squeezed here, stacked on the outside, they're going to do this funky split. They're going to do this funky split. And you can use it. You can totally use it, but you don't have much control over it because you're not, yes, very nice. Wow, I do not want it. I stole it from Antonis. He must be getting weak. American food is making him soft. So if I don't split them, I can't adjust it, right? I only get what I get. So if I squeeze here, they're going to split in that kind of whoosh, weird fanning motion. If I hold here on the stacked edge, right, they'll stay together. Not very useful. Throw me a stacked set. Hang on. Throw me a stacked one, yep. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Oh, you're savage, yes. What? Go away. You cannot have it, Ken. Go do dog stuff. It is not sparring time. So I can make these with any of the grips. So overhand wrist flip, I'm just going to grab the stacked edge, and I can make them fly towards him. If I split them, right? If I split them, yeah, I don't know which one's going to go where, but one will, let me see two. If I split them, and I would have to throw a few of these, right? I can get them to split even on the other grips. Here you go. Let me see them. From here, if I grab the stacked edge, I have a sidearm. These will stay together, right? If I split them, something like that, they'll split apart. The fanning is going to allow you to split them, and the stacked edge is going to keep them together.
You split them with your fingers?
Not on the sidearm.
Okay.
Yeah, I just fanned them out. The sidearm is pretty vicious. You're going to want to split them, though. You're going to want to fan them, though, or they're going to come out.
This one?
Yeah, if you just throw that, they're going to stay together. So they'll stay together, right? And because they were somewhat goofily held and they weren't locked down there, they did the splayed thing, right?
So you cannot throw them like this?
So yeah, if you have them like that, you should be able to get them to split. Yep. Right? So same thing with the overhand wrist flip. Same thing with the push throw. I don't do the push throw like that, but there's no way it works any different, right? Like that's how it works. So splitting affords you creativity in where you place them. They'll split. That fanning, they'll split. If you stack here, they'll stay together. I'll take one. And if you squeeze in the throwing hand, they'll do this funky split. Oh, Ken. All right, let me see those now. And now I'm going to show you some interior stuff. Right? So if I'm holding them here, I'm almost always going to throw the bottom, right? Throwing the top is a little hard, but I have them both in that grip. Essentially all I'm doing is this vault toss from this grip. Did you see it, Ken? From between my index finger and my middle finger. I got that flat and I'm kind of holding underneath and I make that bottom throw. And then I put the disc on top and I make the bottom throw. If I'm going to throw far, I throw the bottom disc, right? If you're going to throw far, you'll hold and throw the bottom disc. Hi, Ken. Good to work. You can throw the bottom disc for a vault. You can throw the top disc for a vault. I would recommend the bottom disc. It's easier to spin. Butterflies. If you stack and they split, you can put your 2 fingers in there. And that's going to set up a really nice butterfly. They'll need to be in line, right? They'll need to be in line. And they can split a little and do something like that, right? But they can't be goofy and overlapped like that. If this is happening, your butterfly's going to suck. As long as they're stacked on top of each other, even if they're a little, right? So you can see that they're not like that. They can be like that, they can be like that, but they have to be on top of each other. And then you pop. You can see it right there. Pop. Pop. You can also do it here, Antonis. Hey, Ken, don't eat that. Here you go. Oops. Yep. Single butterfly, I like to hold like this a lot of times. It's kind of nice. Thumb and pinky, keep it flat. Yeah, it doesn't work very well, but you can. Yep. Hey, give it to me, Ken. Let's see. Here, flip toss, right? Throw the bottom one. Super simple. Double. If you hold them and squeeze, they'll stay together. If you split them, they'll split. Right? Can I see that, Antonis? Save it from Ken. Ken. So if I split, here, Antonis, actually cruise out about where Epi is. If I hold your hand up, right? Boom. Right? Here you go. Oops. And boom. Whoops. Let me try one more. I want that one to be catchable for me. Here you go. Right? So I can make that happen there, or I could make both of them happen up. Right? My choice. Throwing one. I'll take. Let me see one. Bottom disc. You can do it overhand wrist flip if you want, but you probably want to do, yep. You'll throw the bottom disc. Throw them both. Here, you ready? Hold the target.
Oh, God, okay.
What, Ken? Go Bettina. Stealing Bettina's moves. All right, how's that, Juan Carlos? Good? Probably good. I think it's probably good. Yeah, Bruce Lee, he likes Play Plus. Got to do Mr. Miyagi and Yoda. I don't know why my whatchamacallits keep dying. My hard drives keep crashing. That's not good. All right. 2 discs. What did I miss? I think we're good. I think we're good. Do you have any questions, Juan Carlos? So on the split, good question. Good question. On the split, the one that's up, nope, epi, up. Good. So the one that's on the bottom goes short and left. The one that's on the top goes far into the right. So when I throw this, I see you're a savage. You're a total savage. The yellow one is going to go over here, and the white one is going to go to the 2. Right? So if they're flanking clock, you throw, they're going to catch the yellow if they're flanking clock. Right? They'll catch a yellow first there, and the white will be the secondary catch. It will depend on how you do it, Juan Carlos. So look, that question you asked, dude, the affordance of the dog, right? That question that you asked is completely dependent. Is completely dependent upon where the dog is going, my relationship to the dog. We can't know what we're doing until we know where the dog is situated from us and where we're going to go. Whether that's decided with the dog on the run or we decide that beforehand. It's super important because just throwing it, now you got to do 2. You got to hit the dog on this line here and throw the second one at the same time on the line of the dog. So you have to be on point. You can't just say, where do I throw it? Or which one is going to get caught. You have to make the throws, learn and understand that the white one is going to go left. The white one will hit the brown thing on the wall, and the yellow one will go in the 1. Right? The white one will hit the brown thing, and the yellow one will go in the 1. Right? So I know that. Now I read the dog, right? Or I read the move that my dog is going to do, the around, let's say, right? I read that and I see where the dog is. And then I place my throw so the white one goes over here and the yellow one goes over there. But I think it's very important, Juan Carlos, that you keep in mind that which one gets caught first, which one, where am I going to throw it, how am I going to split them? All of that is decided by your positional relationship to the dog and the team's movement together. So that's important. All right. All right. Anything else from Colombia, sir? Anything else from down there where it's nice and warm right now? Not freezing your ass off? Well, you might be up in the mountains. That is possible. I think there are mountains in Colombia. I'm pretty sure it gets cold there. All right, super awesome. Okay, guys, patrons. If you dig the show, thank a patron. Show would not be happening without patrons. Patrons get access to class. I will. I'll say hello to April for you, Juan Carlos. Patrons get access to class, get access to me, and to special goodies, ebooks, and a bunch of us are working on the process philosophy of play together. Watch out. Whoa, let's grab that. We've set that up again. So there we go. Looks like Ken had an issue with, Ken is tearing apart, the intern is tearing apart the set. He's destroying the set. Right on, you too, man, you too. So show is brought to you also by HeroDisc USA. We throw heroes. Our dogs are heroes. Your dog should be a hero too. Make your dog a hero today. All dogs want to be heroes. Can Do. Hadouken! Hadouken! He is brought to you by Can Do. And guys, when it comes to reading the dog, Juan Carlos, your dog is the affordance that allows you to play. Be ready. Don't be John Travolta. You should always know where the dog is. You should always orient yourself to the dog. If you get lost, find the dog. Put yourself in order. Don't be John Travolta. All right. Meme roll, badass meme roll number 19. We'll see you guys sometime soon. Have a good one. Up, off. Good. CupCake. Chill. Whoa, 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 excuse me. That'll do, Ken. That'll do, Ken. Do not. The only reason I stay there is because of your considerable chi flow run. It's only your chi that keeps me there. Good work. That'll do, Ken. Good work, sir. What? Yes. Choo, choo, choo. Oh no. Get up.